Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Knots coverage of the NSR Xfinity Series, presented by Skunk Works Graphics, and ready to go here at Darlington Raceway here tonight for the Southern 200, presented by Boomer Button Box here tonight as we get ready to go. So let's take a look here momentarily. Let's take a look here momentarily at the point standings and the playoff battle coming into this round after Daytona here tonight, with Ashton Crowder, Johnny Taylor, and Derek Garrison, your top three. Austin Rhodes, first truck car in on points. Keith Forsaca there, Scott there, sixth. Matthew Burton coming in seventh. John Williams, Colby there in ninth. 10th, and Alexandra, Ricky, Mark there on the inside of the cutoff battle. David W. Robinson and Stevens, Neuron, and Lucas all out here tonight. Again, thank you to Top Split Setups as well as Boomer Button Boxes for all their help to make this happen here tonight. We're qualifying right now less than about 7 minutes. Let's take a look at the practice chart. Dakota, Matthew Burton, Mike T right there as well. Everyone inside that top 3 of practice. Again, we continue practice right now, and let's get ready to talk some of the drivers here, and starting with, if we can find some people to yak with here. Got a little bit of time here, about 6 minutes remaining. Well, we know Stoney. Where's Stoney at? 'Cause he's always requested. There he is, top 5 in the 75 machine. Let's talk to old Stoney Banfield here and see what he has to say right here. Make sure that they can Stoney here when I do pull him up. Again, we got a few minutes here, so let's talk to Stoney Banfield. Right here, the Faster Pastor. That's the Stoney man there in the Faster Motorsports here. Stoney Banfield. Let's talk to him. Hey, Stoney, Matt up here in the NSR booth. You get a copy.
Yeah, man. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Well, the car looking good here in practice. You're inside the top 5. A lot of talk coming in tonight, and what I've seen this week, car tends to be loose on cold tires. That's 75. What have you made any setup adjustments to kind of remedy that for that 75 ride? How is it early on where it tends to get some troublesome here at Darlington?
Yeah, it's going to tend to get loose later on in the run, so we'll see how it does and make adjustments as we go. But we should have a good car, good setup, and the key is just going to be patience and taking care of your tires and trying to be around at the end, man.
There you go. Well, we took a look there a moment ago and bring it back up at the playoff battle early in the season here. How big of a deal would it be for you to grab a win here, kind of set yourself within that top 3-4 drivers in the playoff battle? With only 3 people with wins right now, you still got an opportunity to kind of win your way in, more or less.
Yeah, that would be great, Matt. If we could get a win. I missed last week, so I kind of got out of the points race. But I could probably catch back up for the remainder of the season. And I think we're very capable of winning if everything goes our way. So, those top guys there, Taylor and Bruno and Burton and Ehrman, they're tough, man. They're good drivers, and Alonso there behind me. And all these guys, man, they're just good. And so it's going to be an interesting race.
All right, man, best of luck. I'm going to let you go. The Faster Pastor, everybody, will let him go and let him get focused on driving here tonight as he gets ready to drive this thing here at Darlington. Let's talk to Johnny Taylor, kind of the other end of the spectrum for Johnny Taylor. Right now, 3rd in the playoff battle. Talk to Johnny. Johnny Taylor, Matt in the booth. You got a copy, man.
I got you, bud.
All righty, man. You've already locked yourself in the playoffs here with a win. 2nd in points. We just talked to the other end of the spectrum with Mr. Faster Pastor back there not being inside that cutoff battle. With you in that win, how much stress does it take off of you coming to a place like Darlington, knowing that you're already locked in and kind of set till we get to the playoffs?
We're just gonna keep pushing forward, have some clean races in front of us, and hopefully make our way to the playoffs nice and smooth.
There we go, man. Well, Johnny, man, congratulations. You're 2nd in the championship battle. Looking forward to seeing you go at it here in the Southern 200 presented by Boomer Button Box, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, we'll move him back down here as we continue in this practice session here tonight before we turn these cars wide open here momentarily. Well, there is that playoff standings battle as we prepare here tonight. Well, without further ado, one thing I clicked there. Without further ado, let's talk about our partner here tonight. You see the Southern 200 presented by Boomer Button Box. Folks, do y'all need a button box? Do you need yourself a good old button box? Are you tired messing with keys, fumbling around when you're driving, fumbling around when you're playing American Truck Simulator, fumbling around when you're trying to fly a plane? Well, look no further than Boomer Button Box. Multiple models to choose from. We're talking plastic, metal, LED. I went with the LED version. That is cool as can be. Lights up any color you want. And the best part is these button boxes can be custom made to your order. You head over to Boomer Button Box. He'll get you all set up with all your button box needs here. And that is the way we set. And we'll get ready to go. That is the way it sets as we prepare to go green flag racing. So again, with a minute left here from Darlington Raceway here tonight before we turn loose in qualifying here tonight. And before we do go green, I do want to address something here tonight. Obviously, Extreme Sim TV was covering this full time. Unfortunately, I had a PC malfunction. Had to go get a new PC, which kind of took me out of the game for a few weeks. And to the viewers of this week, especially, I want to apologize to each and every one of you here that come to watch. I do truly do apologize. I look forward to coming back and doing some more here with the league. Ever so often, you'll see me coming in and helping you guys out. And again, to the viewers, I apologize. You guys deserve to know what happened. And that's exactly what happened. I had a technical malfunction. It kind of took me out for a few weeks. But here tonight, we're coming back strong. New PC. Hope the stream looks good for you guys. That is my big hope. The stream looking nice and good. And man, we are ready to go for this 200-mile event here tonight as we prepare to kick it off here from Darlington. With that being said, it is that time, folks. You know what time it is? It is qualifying time here from Darlington Raceway. So what we're going to do, kick it over and we'll see if this works. There we go. We'll get qualifying ready to go. Field will stack up here and we'll be ready to go. And I do have a green flag or a yellow flag sponsor available if somebody would want to take that. So as we get ready to go here, we will qualify these cars, get them up to speed. Now we talk pre-race quite a bit. Cold tires here at Darlington can be an absolute handful, will be an absolute handful, and we'll see who can put it on the pole here tonight. There's the 74 camp coming up to speed. Kyle Westwood right there as well. Let's double check our trading paints, make sure that's working properly. For you guys at home, we're going to reload that. Austin, Keith. There is Keith. Nice looking race car as he leads them down into, looks like turn 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. Out here, a little off on the camera angle. But again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, such different corners here. An egg-shaped like racetrack. Carry a lot more speed through 1 and 2 than you do through 3 and 4. And you see right there, that is where you get into the problem. You carry all that momentum down into 3, you overshoot the corner. The car has a tendency to pick up and roll into that outside wall, pick up a push, and next thing you know, you're in the outside wall, and you saw it right there. And we continue to qualify here. Nobody with a lap here as of yet. Can you hear him? 8 minutes remaining. You got plenty of time. Keith on the track. Stoney Banfield, top of the board. 29.779 for Stoney. Andrew with a 30.1. Stoney in another galaxy right now with that number 75. Banfield in great position. And he'll put that 811.org machine on the pole with Alexandria right now in second. Kyle Westwood in third. Heavy hitters still to come. Johnny Taylor in the Wrangler 3. One of those heavy hitters that we discussed. We'll see what Johnny Taylor can do. Johnny Taylor ready to go here. He'll get up near the fence, scrub a piece of that outside wall just a little bit. 7:25 left on the board. Still going to rock it down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Taylor hard on the brakes. You see the fire fly out of the pipes of this Wrangler Jeans machine. Let's see what he can do. Out of turn number 4, he will cross the stripe. And right here, P1 for Taylor, 29,709. That Wrangler machine going to go top of the charts here tonight. So again, we'll slow them back down once again as we continue to get ready here. Qualifying, continue to cycle through. Mike T. Bruno on track. There is Mark. Now, the funny thing about Mark, this number 8 machine, he's had next to zero practice here tonight. I talked to him quite a bit pre-race. We'll see where he can put this number 8 machine, working it through. Yeah. Oh, he's in the fence. He is fighting that car hard. He'll get into the outside wall. He'll lock the brake down, straighten it up. Yeah, this is not a place where you want to come in cold like he is attempting to do here tonight. I could see 1,000 ways that could definitely go. So again, 5 minutes remaining. So again, 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this one as the field continues to cycle. Right now, Taylor, top of the board. Mark T and then Stoney. Matthew Burton going to slide in line as well. So Burton going to slide that car into position inside that top couple of rows. Mark, Christopher Melton on pit road. Christopher, Mark, right there as well as we'll cycle through. Again, getting ready to go here. 5 minutes remaining in this qualifying session for the NSR Xfinity Series here tonight. So, what do we got here? What kind of race are we going to see? Is it going to go kind of clean here tonight? Or will this become more of an issue? Again, 4 minutes to go. And 4:07 on the board remaining in the qualifying here tonight. So 3 minutes remaining here. Let's see what we got. Any on track activity. We got one still on track. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to step away, grab a drink here. We're going to get ready to go for 200 miles. Coming right up. All right, as we're back once again, as we get ready, and Dakota Barman on top of the charts, going to knock off Mr. Johnny Taylor there as well. So again, Dakota continuing the lead. Now on top of the board, Dakota, great job for him. He will bring them to green. Taylor right now, I don't think anybody else is going to run a lap here tonight. This is pretty much the way the field was set when we turn them loose here in a few moments. So again, 32 seconds remaining. So again, we are ready to go. And again, thank you to all of our partners that make this possible. Again, Top Split Setups, thank you to those guys. Boomer button boxes as well. Of course, ready to go. One more look, one more sneak peek. This is the way they came into the playoffs. Coming into the night, we will see when we leave if we have yet a fourth winner on the season. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to go through your starting lineup here tonight. So here we go. Well, there we go. All right. The front row. Dakota alongside Johnny Taylor. That's going to be row number 1. Row number 2. Mike T, Bernos, Tony Banfield, Eugenio, Matthew Burton, Chase Mello, Alexandria, Andy Reeves, Ryan Chapman right there will start in 10th tonight. Kyle Westwood, Jason the 12th. Scott, 13th out of the Boomer Button Box. Austin Rhodes in 14th here tonight, row number 8. Stevens alongside Ricky. Shooting there, Joey Beck and Mr. Matt Dissler. He was in chat talking about if he hadn't hit the wall, he'd have qualified better, but he'll start 18th. He's on Seika there in 19th. Mark there in 20th. Rough qualifying for Mark. Lucas and Christopher Melton there in row 11. John and Nick, 24th, will round out the 24 cars. So there you go. That will be your qualifying order here tonight as we continue warm up here tonight. And again, we'll be warm up for a moment before we go green flag racing. So, 3 minutes remaining. Should be one heck of a go here. 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Are you guys at home ready? 200 miles from one of the most challenging tracks on the circuit here tonight. Coming your way next here on NSR Television here tonight. And again, the NS National Sim Racing League YouTube channel alongside of Extreme Sim TV, bringing you the action here tonight from Darlington. The Liquid Molly number 19 machine working his way through. Great job for that Liquid Molly machine. So again, 2 minutes remaining here. So 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Two minutes and 9 left on the charts for the field. And down the back straightaway we go. And with 1:53 remaining. Man, it's going to be so hard to try to figure out who is going to go to victory lane here tonight. Let's talk to Matt. Matt in the Discordia. That is what I'm trying to see really quick before we go green. I'm sure he is. I just got to find him in here. Oh, there's Dakota. Don't see Matt. That's unfortunate. Let's talk to Dakota, phase 2. Let's talk to him real quick. Hey, Dakota, Matt up here in the NSR booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. How's the car through qualifying look? Great. Now you're getting ready for the race. What, if any, adjustments do you make to these race cars going from that qualifying setup over into this race setup that you're going to have to run for the next 200 miles or so?
It's pretty much a completely different car because we're not focused on overall just raw speed. We wanna make sure the car can last over a run. And I know Johnny's pretty quick here, so we'll kind of see how this shakes out. But I know I've got a really good long run car, so I'm excited to get going and see how things play out.
All right, 200 miles tonight, but what might be the roughest? I know in real life today they talked about it being a sprint, right? And it kind of is. But what might be the roughest 200 miles of the season at a place like Darlington? Can you talk about, even in the sim, how mentally straining it is to work your way through this narrow racetrack for 200 miles?
It's kind of mentally exhausting. This place it doesn't play nice. No matter what, either you're really tight and you're trying to keep the car out of the wall for the entire race, or you're sliding. There's really no in between, and so you're never in control of the car. And you got to work through lap traffic at a place that it's not really that easy to pass at, or even just racing side by side through here is kind of a nightmare. So it's rough.
All right, Dakota, I'm going to let you go. What room do you want to go back to, sir?
Phase 2.
Phase 2. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to double check before I sent you off into oblivion. Good luck tonight, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, here we go. We're going to come back to phase 2. Chassis works, and he'll get ready to go. So we've already went through the starting lineup. Let's take a look at our track facts here tonight and what we're going to be facing over the next 200 miles. Darlington Raceway here tonight for this one. 4-corner, 1.5 mile racetrack, 147 laps, which will mark 200 miles. My calculator's a little off. Track temp right now, 104 degrees. Air temp around 82. Wind out of the south at about 5 miles an hour, so pretty calm wind speeds here tonight as we get ready to go racing. So again, and one more time before we get ready to go. Here tonight, and the field is prepared to go green. They'll roll off here, and we will get ready to go. Again, Matt in the booth with you here tonight to take you through 200 miles. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We got a little bit of a late start, but we are good. And there we go. Fixed it. And we are ready to go here tonight. So with that being said, the field will work their way through 3 and 4 for the one and only pace lap. Next time we come through, we'll be net up to speed. Dakota gonna lead them to green here tonight. Johnny Taylor, Mike T, Bruno, and Stoney Benfield inside the top 4. Coming to green. We are ready. We've done all the talking we can do. We're ready to go here tonight. The field will exit and come to green. And this time by, get on your feet. We're ready to go at Darlington. Here we go, racing at Darlington. Field already into turn 1. Dakota out front, clear. The 3 of Johnny Taylor going to let him go. Everybody will file down into 1 and 2. Early on tonight, everybody going to keep it calm and get single file. Best thing you can do right now, get that car single file. Back in the pack, that's the same way. They're going to work their way through. There is the 43. He will sneak his way by. here down the back straightaway right now. The J.R. Salvino's Models machine. Ricky hanging on. 2 on the board. Oda out front, continuing to lead. Johnny Taylor, Mike T right there in line as well. The top 3 comp. Everybody else looking for running room. Around this very, very narrow place, it's hard to make passes here. There is Westwood back here in 12th right now. Starting to put some lap times together out front last time by. 30 O's for Dakota, 32s for Taylor. Same traffic behind him. Ricky going to make a move. He'll move by Austin Rhodes. That'll be the battle for 14th. Rhodes going to continue to fall back. A little bit of contact beside of Rhodes. Rhodes going to have to figure out how to let him in line. And he does. He'll fall back in the line. Keith Fonseca back there. Battle just in front of him up in 9th as well. As Chapman has picked up a few spots. Chapman picking up a few spots. 4 laps in the books here tonight. Westwood behind him. Ricky Isler back there. Austin. 4 laps in. Dakota continuing to lead over Taylor in second. Chase. Chapman. And again, this is a smart thing to do with these cars, especially early on. Get single file. Don't try to push the issue double file early. Let the race come to you. You've got a long night here tonight. You know you're going to have to deal with a lot here. There is Chapman alongside of Alexandra Tesler there as well. And you see just how narrow this racetrack gets 2x2. Really kind of forces your hand to try to run single file the most you can here. Ricky, Austin, Stevens, Lucas, Christopher. Right now, at 13 of us watching in chat, don't forget to slam that like button tonight for the NSR Xfinity Series from Skunk Works here as we work our way off a 2. Field up the hill. Dakota continuing to lead. The gap, 7/10 of a second. Bruno trying to move forward. He'll close in on Taylor. That would be fourth position. Banfield, Tony, Ryan, Reeves, Jason in line. 8 laps complete here tonight. A little bit of side-by-side battle. Kyle Westwood looked to the bottom, had to back out of it. Decision time. How hard do you push one of these race cars this early on at a place like Darlington? You don't want to push it that hard, in my opinion. You just got to run what the track gives you for the first, say, 100 miles of this race. Figure out what that car is going to give you as far as racing lines go. Dakota out front. He is checked out, folks. Last time by. Still about a 10th faster than the field. Jason slow. He'll gather it back up. He'll lose a ton of spots. But we stay green here. And we see it right now. Just 10 laps in. And you can already tell these guys are driving for everything it's worth. Leaders lost about 6/10 of speed here in 11 laps that we've turned here tonight. Tire fall off is going to be huge. There is Austin going to fall in line. Keith Fonseca good move. There is Matt Sisler moving forward in that 66 ride. Matt having an interesting night here tonight. continuing to move forward. Continue to run side by side. There's Andy Reeves. 13 to go. So 13 complete, excuse me, this next time by for the field. Stoney Banfield will go on board with Stoney here tonight. For Stoney Banfield on board with him. Working his way through, and you hear how much off throttle time Stoney's doing. That car jumped around. We was on board with him for a second. You heard him have to jump out of the throttle. A telltale sign that car got tight on him, had to jump out of the gas. 3 wide right here. There is Westwood falling back in the line. Right now, everybody playing nice. First 14 complete. No real major issues over the first 14 laps here tonight at Darlington. Meanwhile, Dakota, right now the gap about 0.6 of a second over Taylor. But Taylor's starting to chop into it a little bit. Johnny Taylor not giving up here. That number 3 Wrangler machine starting to come alive. We'll see how that car runs long term here. A 984 for your leader last time by to a 921 for that second place running car, Westwood and Ryan Alexander. You see Ryan kind of falling backwards here. Got stuck on the outside. He'll fall in front of Ricky in the J.R. Salvino's Mottos, number 43 here. Or J.R. Salvino's Models, my bad. Kip Cook, how are we doing, Kip? 75, Stoney Banfield. There's Stoney Banfield right there. Taking a look there in 6th. All right, Kip, guys in the chat, how's the audio for you guys? Car sounds good, audio good. What do you need adjusted? Do you need anything adjusted? Please let me know as Dakota leads. Austin there off the pace. Looks like he's gotten into that wall. Let's go back and take a look. We stay green. 17 complete. 17 complete. Yep. It's got to smack that outside wall. One more look at it here. Goes into the corner. I bet he overdrive, gets into the bottom, gets on the apron. Car washes up. And let's see what happens here. Yep. Right there. Just got a big piece of it. Had to lift out of it. We stay green. The gap though up front closing yet again 0.4 of a second as the Wrangler number 3 continuing to close once again. That is Taylor continuing to close the ground 0.4 of a second. Dakota over Johnny. Taylor trying to inch his way. It's an inchworm time. Trying to move forward inch by inch by inch. Trying to cover the ground to get back to the back bumper of Dakota. And that gap here is stabilizing about 0.3 now for your leaders. Not to mention the lap traffic not being, that's so far away. That is where you get dicey here at Darlington, trying to get through lap traffic. Lap times that time by 31.403 to a 31.363. So again, Taylor roughly 1/2 of a tenth of a second faster. That number 3 machine, that number 3 Wrangler ride, continuing to tick away at the race lead. He'll be to the back bumper here at the rate he's coming here in about 3 to 4 to 5 laps. Let's see how it goes. Dakota. Now, right here, 21 on the board of 147. Right to the bottom, the 3 camp. Trying to do everything he can to get to the back bumper, the 78. Trying as hard as he can go. But again, you don't want to burn up those Goodyear Eagles. Man, once you do that, it's not going to be good. 22 on the board of 147. Jason back here, Andy Reeves, Dakota continuing to lead. We'll monitor the rest of the pack as well. Chase Mello, Ricky, Matt, Keith, all right here as well. These guys, the first at least 23 of this race has been absolutely fantastic with no problems whatsoever here as the field works their way through. 23 on the board, a 147 this time by. Field right here, 23 of 147 complete. The Southern 200 presented by Boomer Boom Boom. It's a Boom Boom button box here. Boomer the button box. And you want your most fantastic, well, not most fantastic, that's not even English. The best button box building around, go to Boomer Button Box. Get in contact with them, man. They'll get you taken care of. But right now, we're about to have a Boomer battle for the race lead as Johnny Taylor has niched in to about 2/10, now at 1/10 of a second. And look just ahead, it's lap traffic. That number 9 machine, or number 8 of Mark, in trouble here. Really didn't get practice this week. Had some personal issues, couldn't get a lot of practice laps. Was having a little bit of back pain, couldn't get in the sim rig as much. And right here it's costing him, unfortunately, because the leaders are about to put him 1 lap down. We'll see how Mark handles this. It's very hard to get out of the way here at Darlington. Mark is in a very weird situation here. There's not many places you can go. And with your race leader right there and Taylor all over the back bumper of him, decisions have got to be made and down the back straightaway. Into 3, Mark going to go as high as he can. Taylor will take the bottom. Mark will fall a lap down, but pretty cleanly through the lap traffic that time through. Didn't really present an opportunity there for Taylor, so we'll drop back through the pack here as everybody pretty evenly spaced apart, which is exactly what you expect. I know for the fans watching at home, I know a lot of them watching for Stony. We love our Stony crowd here. But a lot of you guys that don't do sim racing, it's hard for me to adequately, daggone it, if I can't say the word, you get what I'm trying to say, explain to you just how difficult a race here at Darlington is. You've got this 1 lane. Imagine going down a 2-lane road out in the middle of the county somewhere. You've got no room on either side. And, oh, yeah, you're side by side with somebody. That's Darlington in a nutshell. Just no room. And these guys have went 28 laps. And, oh, yeah, while you're in the process of that, you're taking a grinder and grinding your tires away each and every time you go in the corner. Right here, and to give you for reference here, we're running 31.7s. The best lap time of the night, 30.52. We have probably lost at least a mile or two at the end of these straightaways compared to, newer tires, because you just can't hold the speed that you would like to around here. There comes Bruno, Burton, Keith. 30 on the board, 30 of 147 complete. Should be closing on the end of the stage very soon. And what's been a caution-free stage number 1 here tonight. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to love this caution break. I gotta go get a new soda. Eugene, Kyle, Dakota. Right here as Eugene continues to, or Ehrman continuing to lead, Dakota Ehrman. Johnny Taylor, the top two. Eugene back here in sixth. Kyle in seventh. Mark 1 lap down. Stevens 1 lap down. And Mr. Boomer Button Box himself, Scott, may be in trouble. He might be facing 1 lap down as well. As Kyle Westwood going to lose 2 spots, he'll drop back to 9th in that number 64 Boomer Button Box machine. Nearly a little contact there with the 32. Nearly got down into the right rear, but kept it going. 32 complete. Taylor, there's the 3. So we should be coming, I believe, 10 to go in the stage. I think the stages today were lap 47, if I remember correctly. If I've not lost it already. So these guys already have been driving as hard as they can for as long as about, what has it been, about 20 minutes or so. Still got about another hour in the car if we go green. Taylor got within about a tenth or two of Dakota. Hasn't been able to make the move, but here he comes. A little bit of momentum here. Coming to the 3. A little bit of lap traffic. They'll both go down low. Let the leaders pass. Good move by lap traffic. It appears as the tires wear, Dakota the better race car. Or excuse me, Johnny, the better race car on older tires here tonight. Fresh tires, Dakota a little bit better off. That's how it tends to be looking right now. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So much fun here tonight. They continue to work their way through. Decision times. Taylor a little bit of a blink, but no problem. Should have no issue here getting to the end of this stage on fuel. That shouldn't be a problem here tonight. And surprisingly enough, with no yellows, it has been a very solid Darlington race. Dakota, that is your man right there. 36 on the board. .36 complete of 147. That's the way we all set. Boomer on board here tonight, but right here back in the pack, we got a little bit of a battle. Sorry, folks, I'm going to go quiet for just one moment. I think my puppy is waking up, and I'm trying not to let him start throwing a tantrum here. Lucas right there behind him. Come on, buddy. We got 10 laps to a stage, and I'll go get you some doggy food. Hang in there, buddy. It's Johnny Taylor. Gonna go to the lead right here. Taylor to the race lead. Finally took him 38 laps, but he'll get clear. And he'll go to the race lead, 38 on the board. Hang in there, buddy. You got about 10 to go, and I'll go get you some doggy food. Dakota, Mike, Matthews, Tony Banfield right there as well. Ricky as well as Kyle. Mello right there in the mix also. Go faster pass there from Susan. There we go. Taylor out front leading. Finally got that race lead. Checking in on Stoney Banfield. Let's hop on board with that 811 dig machine again, as he'll roll through the center of 3 and 4 here for the Boomer Button Box. Southern 200. Taylor continuing to lead. And again, 40 of the 47, I think it was 47 stage, was your stage laps here. Do that, I'm crazy. Not sure, one or the other. 40 on the board. 41 this time by. For 41 complete. Johnny Taylor continuing to lead. Took him about 38 laps to finally wrestle the lead away from Dakota Ehrman, Mike T. Burno, Matthew Burton, Stoney Benfield, Alonzo, Ricky in the top 8, Alexandra, Kyle Westwood, and Chase Mello there as well. 42 on the board. So Taylor right now, for reference, we're now about 32 flat, which is 2 seconds slower than what we have set our fastest laps at. 7 seconds back to fourth of Matthew Burton back here. So keep that in mind. That's how spread apart they are. Right now, your lucky dog would be Austin Rhodes. But Jason in the outside wall, he's going to get out of shape. And he'll hang on. Austin in the side of the same boat. Andy a lap down. Jason now 1 lap down. Lucas in 15th would be the next car to go a lap down as we inch toward the end of the stage. We're inching our way through. 44, 147. And again, stage break coming at 47 here. I think my numbers are accurate here, if I remember correctly. And I think it's 47, 47, 54. I remember what it was. Or I could be wrong. We can all be wrong in life sometimes. Let's hope that's not the case, as we're 45 on the board. As we're two to go in the stage here tonight. 45 of 147 complete. We are about to come done with Dakota, Mike T, and along with him is Burton as well. And it looks like Taylor, and there it is. I saw Bo at 46. And there you go, stage caution. That is going to be Jason in the 54 getting the lucky dog. But Johnny Taylor, that car came alive late in the stage. Let's talk to him. All righty, Johnny Taylor, Matt DeBooth, stage 1 winner, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All right, man. Took you about 38 laps to finally get by him, but it looks like the longer you went, the more the tire fall off kind of went in your direction. That Wrangler number 3 is a great here tonight. And I'm going to be quiet a minute and let you get to your pit box. We'll hold tight here. All right, safely in her stall. All right, man. So that car looked like during that run, buddy. The longer it went, the better you got, and you was finally get that able to get that race lead away. 38 laps in that one.
Yeah, the car felt pretty good there. We just tried to keep the tires on it and maintain our pace, and it all went in our direction.
Well,
Hopefully, this next stage goes that way, but we'll see.
there you go. That pit stall, that number one box, kind of helped him there. I lost the lead there to him, but man, best of luck. Seems like he got a really good long run. Wrangler jeans, but Chevrolet tonight.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
I about called it a Wrangler jeans Ford. I might have got beaten up over that one. All right, see you, man. All right, there we go. Taylor, great job, and we're gonna move him, and then we're gonna go take care of the puppy real quick while we're under the first stage break of the night. Need little buddy. And we're not muted. Okay, let's mute out here. Alrighty, back here, folks. Sorry about that. Had to go take care of puppy duties real quick. 55 on the board of 147 here in the Boomer Bucks. Southern 200 here tonight. Back up to speed right now. Dakota out front. Johnny Taylor going to lose a spot there as well. So again, working our way back through once again. The field back up to speed here tonight as they work our way through 55 complete. 55 complete here tonight at 147. Getting back at it. All right, everybody hanging on right now. 56 on the board. Still got a long way to go here tonight. A long way to go. Short time to get there. 56 on the board here this evening. Dakota, Johnny, Ricky, all up there. Stony Banfield right there in line as well. Here is Mr. Alonzo Matthew Burton there in the mix also. So Burton hanging on. 57, Matt, Ryan, Keith Fonseca back here. A part of this battle as well. 57 on the board. So right here, that's the way we set 58 this time by the field, back to the top side of the racetrack yet again as they thunder around here tonight. Now 58 complete on 147. So 58 complete. So get back in the line. Continuing to trying to hold serve. Dakota out front right now by about 2.4 seconds. But remember, it was Taylor able to run him down the last stage. It took about 38 laps for the tires to go into Taylor's favor. Right now, we're 11 laps in, so keep that in mind. We got a long way to go in this second stage, of which he can kind of move forward. Got back here in line. There is Stevens, Austin Rhodes, Nick there as well. Susan, Barbara, Kip, you guys that are watching here tonight, does the stream look better now than it did on the old computer? Again, I was with Extreme Sim TV, so is it looking better now on the newer computer than it used to? One on the board, field continuing to hang on. And 147 complete. So again, start getting back into the rhythm that we had here tonight. Johnny Taylor, again, wanting to play the long run game here. So right now, everybody continuing to run the best they can here. 64 to 147 complete. Dakota. 64. They're continuing to inch out that lead. And again, we talked about it earlier on tonight. And caution on the racetrack here at lap 64. Trying to figure out what happened. Right here is Ryan Chapman, I believe, involved in the 16 car. Going to get loose. He'll come all the way around, smacks the inside wall, and he'll back that car up down the back straightaway. Down the Boeing back straightaway here tonight at Darlington. That'll bring the caution out. Let's head over to thank our sponsors over at Boomer Button Box. All right, back here, 66 laps in to the Southern 200, presented by Boomer Button Box here tonight. And we'll get ready to turn it back loose. And I do want to mention this here while we're mid-race, because I know we got some new folks watching here tonight. Again, as far as Extreme Sim TV goes, I know the last few weeks there, and the opening week of the Xfinity Series was supposed to get broadcasted. I had a major technical issue that came up. I ended up having to get another computer, but nevertheless, I apologize to each and every one of you guys viewing that happened as well on behalf of Extreme Sim TV. I apologize, and I'm glad to be back at least for tonight. Won't be here full time, but back for tonight, taking and doing the coverage of Darlington. And you never know where I may pop up and when I may pop up over here on the National Sim Racing Network. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support throughout the races that we did run through the Gen 4s and everything that we did over there. I appreciate it so much. And again, I do apologize that we had a little kerfluffle there with the old PC that decided it was no longer going to work for us. So, got a new one going here. Thanks to Richard's PCs. Let me see if I can get the puppy back over here before he goes and decides to get into something that he shouldn't. Trying to watch him and haul this race for you here tonight. Home alone with a 6-week-old puppy. Not the easiest end to broadcast. Come here, little dude. No, don't chew on that. Come here, Roscoe. Roscoe P. Coltrane. I'm trying to broadcast here, sir. Get your little booty back over here, bud. Roscoe P. Coltrane. I have to broadcast. Bring your little booty back over here. Thank you, sir. So we'll get double file here. And we'll come to green here. E8 on the Roscoe. I'm going to have to come get you, ain't I? Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. Nope. He's coming. All right, perfect. Coming back to green here. Put up here in the broadcast booth, sir. Thank you so much, little sir. Come right back up here in the booth and let's get ready to go to work. Thank you. All right, puppy break over. First yellow tonight for a car going around. And we will be ready to go. Yet again. Coming to green, 68 on the board, a 147. Here tonight, Southern 200 presented by Boomer Boom Button Box. Ready to go yet again. The field to go double file. Put 69 on the board. Coming to green. And 69 on the board. Here we go yet again. The field up to green here. 69 complete. 69 in the books. There is Dakota. Back out front. Again, new fresh set of tires. This race swinging in Dakota's direction. Remember, Johnny Taylor was better on the older tires there laps ago. Right now, he needs this race to go green for that number 3 Wrangler machine to become a factor. There is Kyle Westwood, Matt Sisler, Stoney Benfield, Matthew Burton, Christopher Melton, Alexandria, Lucas there as well as Chase. Scott in the mix also. 70 on the board of 170 here tonight. That's the way we said at the moment. Great racing as the field continues to sneak through here tonight at Darlington. Again, 171 of the 147 complete. Now everybody sneaking by, doing everything they can do to make this happen. 71 on the board here this evening. What can you do? Nice job. Nice work as the field works their way by. How can you approach this on latter stages of the race? If you're up front, you're Dakota, you're Johnny, you know you need this thing to go green. Here tonight, Mike T, Ricky, Kyle, Tony, Matt, 74 on the board. Now as we work 74 this time by. Brother and 200% hit by Boomer right now. Matt Sicily, you're watching the battle for 8th and 9th. Matthew Burton and Christopher Alexandria. Scott right there as well. 74 this time by. They're working their way through here this evening. What kind of things can these guys come up with late in the going here? Man, oh man, still hanging on. Right now, as the field works their way by, great racing. So again, thank you everyone right now as we're 76 on the board. Work. Nice work, they say. And the field hanging on, doing everything they can do right now. So again, 78 on the board. 78 and 147 complete. So right now it's that part of the race where everything settles in. Who can do what here over the next little while to set themselves up for the end. You see Taylor up there, Dakota, Ricky, Alonso, Sizzler, Burton, 80 on the board. $80 complete at 147. Keith, Scott, Melton, Chase, right there as well. 80 on the board, and right now, so far, we have kept it pretty calm here in the final stage. 81 this time by. Nice racing. Nice job. 82 complete. Three on the board. Field continuing to hold tight. Dakota right there as well. Dakota doing everything he can do. Mike inside the top three. Ricky right there. Alonso, Stoney, Kyle hanging on in seventh. Great run for Kyle. Nice job. Field working the way through. Dakota. Taylor. Ricky. Alonso and Stoney. Top six. Matt Sizzler, Matthew, Alexandra, Keith, Scott, Christopher, Chase, Jason, Lucas back there in 16th also. 85 on the board. This time by. As they work through on the board. Johnny Taylor. Right there, Stoney. Kyle. 88 on the board. Matt. Alexandria right there as well. He's hanging on. 88 on the board this time by. Again, 88 on the board as the field cycles their way through. Of 147. 88 and 147 in the books. Right now, so far, it is clean green at the moment. One car up the hill and hanging on. Great racing so far. So again, great job as they fall in line here. Great job. 90 on the board this time by. $90 on the board will continue to hold on. And caution on the racetracks. 91 on the board, and I believe that is the stage break here for stage number 2, and we'll all slow back down. Dakota will lead them at the end of stage number 2 here tonight. So Dakota will lead them here tonight. Great job, and we will slow down here. Bring them to pit road here tonight. Caution back out. Yet again. The guys will come to pit road here. Let's see who we can talk to that we haven't talked to tonight. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Talk to Boomer here. Boomer Button Box Man himself. How you doing, bud?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right with the Boom Boom team down there. How's the Boom Booms doing?
It's been a rough race so far.
So instead of a boom boom, it's more like a dud dud kind of thing.
Funk, crash,
Yeah.
crash.
Yeah.
Not really crash, but we've had a few Darlington stripes.
Let's put it this way: you were trying to be the big firework, and it turned out to be the little sparkler.
Yeah.
Well, man,
Yeah.
this track's a handful.
Yes, it is.
All right, man. Well, while we're riding around under yellow, perfect time to talk about it, Boomer Button Box, man. The assortment of button box choices that you have, man, is unreal. The plastic ones, the metal ones, the custom LED ones if you're crazy like myself.
Yeah.
you got an assortment.
Yep. We got them in all different shapes, sizes, prices. So if you're looking for a button box, just hit us up on Facebook.
There we go. If you want LEDs on it, you want green, you can get that. You want blue, you can get that. If you want pink, I'm sure we can figure out a way to do that somehow.
We've had purple LED lights before.
Well, there we go. Close enough to pink.
Yep.
Oh man, we need a Barbie edition button box. There we go. For all the female fans.
Yeah, I think we did make one with a white backing with pink lights. That's what I believe it was, or purple lights.
There we go, man. Well, of course, I'll be picking mine up here soon, along with an additional one. And once we do, I'll showcase everything on my new rig for the fans at home to see. Button box should work for iRacing, but I'm also going to do some testing on American Truck Simulator, Farming Simulator. I'm going to take it everywhere I can take it, and I'll let you guys know at home, and I'll report back here to the Boomer Man himself, because he's kind of actually curious on that himself.
Yep, I am.
All righty, man. Well, boom, boom. I'm going to let you go, and I'll holler at you here soon, bud.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Now have a new nickname, the Boom Boom.
There you go.
All right, there we go. We're going to let him go, and we're going to get ready to go. 94 of 147 complete. As we get ready to go back to green here in a moment. We have been a busy beaver all night here as we prepare for the restart. Cars exiting pit road. Coming to a close here very soon. Should be a fun one tonight as we prepare to go. The Boom Boom Button Box League. Boomer. Ready to go. Field is ready to go. Here we go, coming to green, 94 on the board, and 174 here tonight. Back up to speed, we'll head for turns 1 and 2 here tonight, back at it. Five field holding on, trying to figure it out. So again, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Dakota, Johnny, and Ricky, Eugene, Tony, Kyle, Westwood right there as well. Down the back straightaway we go. Christopher, Mike T, along with Chase, Melton, Keith there as well. $97 of 147 complete. Dakota continuing to lead. Again, Taylor, he's going to need this race to go long side by side back here. Mike T-Bone, Christopher Melton, Scott, Keith, right there side by side also. So deep in the pack, still double file. That is the way we set. Great job. 98 on the board. Field working their way through. 98 complete this time by. Right now, side by side, great racing. What a battle we have seen all night long. 98 on the board. $98 complete. Dakota hanging on out front there as well. A couple of more cars sitting there with them. Rick, Stoney, Kyle, Matthew back here as well. Mike T-Bone, Alexandra Chase, Christopher Melton, Scott, Matt, Keith. There is Scott hanging on. He'll fall back in the line also. So Scott having a great run right now. $101 on the board. Dakota, though, continuing to lead. Those fresh tires yet again here tonight, doing a wonderful job. So Fresh Tire City out front here at the Boomer Button Box Southern 200 tonight. Working for Dakota. Again, we know 38 laps is that magical number. Well, that's about 30 laps from now is what it took. Now, can he make up the gap? It's right now 2.6. Alonso right there with him. Or his conditions changed enough that Dakota can stay out front to lock himself in the playoffs. And this is going to be a very likely challenge here tonight. Again, 102 on the board. Nice job. What a battle. Right now, 103 on the board. Field continuing to hang on. What a 4 here tonight. Again, 104 of 147 complete. .104 this time by. What a battle for the field right now. 105 of 147 complete. Bone, Johnny Taylor hanging on. It's the Bone Man right there as well. Old Bones hanging on, doing a great job. Coda out front. Mike T-Bone back to 6th. Kyle, Alexandra, Chase, Christopher, Matt, and right there is Christopher. Scott, Lucas, Keith, Jason, Austin, Steven, Andy. Right there in the mix, but Dakota out front leading. Nice job, everybody hanging on. Eight to 1, 7 complete. Eight this time by as the field works their way through. Again, 109 this time by. Right now, 108 on the board. Field continuing to hang on. Go to 110. Right, T-Bone, Matt, Kyle, Alexander, Matt, Chase there as well. .110 on the board of 147. Dakota out front leading. There is Bone or Bruno right there. Stony Banfield in line in 5th. Dakota continuing to lead. 112 on the board this time by. 112 on the board. 112 or 147 this time by. Is Stony, Mike T, Matthew, Dakota hanging on also. .112 complete. Ricky right there in line also. Great job for Ricky into the top 4 here tonight. The Dakota out front leading, 113 on the board. Great job. And they'll work their way by. Again, 114 on the board. The 114, Dakota out front leading. Taylor, Tony, Mike, Matthew, Kyle, Alexandra, Sizzler, Christopher, Scott, Case back here as well. 115 on the board. $15 here tonight. Closing on the end. Dakota continuing to lead. The gap now, though, 1.7. Yet again, we're seeing that lead getting chopped down by Johnny Taylor as we did earlier tonight. Same song, different dance here tonight. That's the way we say it. Can Johnny Taylor get to the back bumper of Dakota? That's the $1 million question. 116 on the board. This field continuing to roll. Dakota right there. Dakota hanging on. Johnny Taylor 1.4 back. Dakota trying to lock himself in the playoffs with a dub here tonight. $117 complete of 147. Dakota continuing to lead here tonight. Right now, 118 on the board. What a battle here tonight. 118 laps complete. Here this evening, the Southern 200 presented by Boomer Box. Boomer Button Box here tonight on board. Proudly presenting tonight's coverage. And tonight could be the night that Dakota sends it to victory way and locks them itself into the final round. We should have one round of stops by my calculations before the end here tonight. Can Dakota pull off a way and make it happen? Does he know the way here tonight, as they would say? We're going to find out as we're closing here tonight. Closing in right now. 120 on the board of 147 here tonight. Right now, 120 of 147. Right at the moment. So 121 this time by. Johnny Taylor right there as well. Over right now, 120 on the board of 147. 124, 147 complete. The field continuing to work their way through. Dakota continuing to lead, 125 this time by. .125 of 147. Dakota out front leading. 125 this time by. What a battle. There's the 3. Dakota continuing to lead. And again, right now, 126 on the board. The field continuing to hang on. Yeah, see it here on your screen. How does this battle work itself out with Johnny Taylor right there behind him? That 127 on the board. .127, 147 complete. 20 laps to go at Darlington. 20 to go here tonight. So right now, that's the way we set. 20 to go. We should be about 10 laps away from possible pit stops here. The gap now 0.8 of a second out front. We've seen the same thing happen all night here tonight. 20 to go. Boomer button box. Blue Hunter down to 19 to go here tonight. $19 to go. $18 to go. 18 to go this time by. Dakota, 0.8 of a second. Top 2, 17 to go. Right now they're hanging on Christopher Melton right there as well. Christopher there in the 52. $17 to go. $16 to go this time by. $16 to go this time by. What a battle. The field continuing to hang on. So again, 16 to go this time by. 16 to go as they work their way through. $15 laps to go this time by. 15 to go. 15 laps to go. Dakota out front, continuing to lead right now. 15 to come. Gap 1.6 now. What a war here tonight, and it continues to be the same. 14 to go. Look at Dakota trying to pull away with 14 to go. Last time by, faster through than John, who is in second right now. But again, 14 to go here tonight at Darlington Raceway. Dakota continuing to lead out front. 13 to go. That's the way they say it. 12 to go. 13 to go, coming to 12 this time by. 12 to go. 12 to go. Well to go here tonight. Go 11 this time by. Seven laps they go as the field works their way by. Dakota, Taylor, 11 to go. 11 to go. Mike Stoney right there as well. $11 to go. Dakota hanging on as well. 10 to go. 1.9 to gap. 10 to go this time by. Take a look here as guys start diving through. Will we need a pit stop here with 9 laps to go? Last time by. Top 2 within a tenth of one another. Melton back here. Burton. Sisler. Alexandra there as well. Great job as the field continues to hang tight out front. So again, 9 to go. What a battle so far tonight. Going to be very interesting. 8 laps to go this time by. 8 to go. Carney outside wall. Car going around. They hang on and keep it straight with 8 to go. Coming to 7 to go this time by. Seven to go. 7 laps to go as the field fires off. 7 to go. They'll battle their way through. Seven to go as they fight by this time by. Seven laps to go. Field continuing to hang tight. 7 to go. 6 to go as they'll battle their way down the back straightaway. Dakota continuing to hang on. Johnny right there inside the top 2. Dakota just has to make this car last another few laps. And that will be your winner here tonight. 5 to go. 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go up top comes Dakota. So 4 to go. And the 4 to go this time by. Four to go. 4 to go. Dakota, Johnny, your top 2. Four to go. Three laps to go. Dakota leads. Three to go this time by. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Dakota, 2 laps away from stamping his ticket to the NSR Xfinity Series playoffs. Car has been good all night on fresh tires and 1.5 laps to go. Here we go. Coming to 1 to go. This time by for the field. Here we go off of turn number 4. And it's the top split setups. 1 to go at Darlington. Here we go. He'll work his way down into the corner yet again. Great job. Doing a wonderful job trying to hang on. He'll hang on down the back straightaway. And we're about to welcome Dakota Ehrman to the NSR Xfinity Series playoffs. Out at turn number 4, Dakota. Double checkered in the air. Dakota's going to win it at Darlington in the Boomer button box. 200. Johnny Taylor going to come home second here tonight. There we have it. Wow. What a finish. I don't want to offend some people in here, so that was a daggone one good heck of a race. Holy cow. What a finish here tonight. Great job by Dakota. Let's take a look at your finishing results here tonight. Right here it is going to be Dakota, Taylor, Alonso, entering Berno is there as well. Westwood, Benfield, Melton, Sizzler, Mello up there as well. Tesler, Burton, old button box himself back there. Think back there in 8th, Mark Rough Night, 16th there tonight. Stevens, Chapman, Reeves. You see back down there the final spot. All right. And everybody give the puppy a hand. He made it. Woohoo! Go Barky all race long. Except for a minor food incident that I got to explain to Mommy when I get off the broadcast. During a stage break. That was fun. But let's get ready to talk to our race winner here tonight. Let's see. There is Dakota Ehrman. And Dakota. Where Dakota is. All right, let's talk Dakota.
Of a race.
What's up, Dakota, buddy?
Hey man, how's it going?
Man, I was worried to death for you, bud. Early on, the tires went away. Johnny was able to run you down. Hopefully, Cat don't unplug me here. But early on, I seen the thing kind of running down. He got by you the first time on those tire situations. And this time around, you were able to pull away with a long run. Were you kind of surprised that car came along that well over the long run?
Yeah, I the first run I just got really free, and he did a better job of saving up front. I think every run that he did, he just was able to save really strong up front, and then just make a super charge at the end of the run. And um, I think the second run ended up getting cut short because of that caution, and it was kind of a sprint. And I just had a good car for that. In the long run, I think that last run we made adjustments that made the car a lot better. But I talked to him, and I think he hit the wall. He definitely was coming. He had the car to beat, I think, for sure. Especially with the saving, there just wasn't much I could do, but it worked out in my favor. We got to hold him off. I know when he got to about a second back there, he got to like 0.9 or 0.8 behind me, and I figured it was over. I'd be able to hold him off for a couple laps, and so I just watched it start to climb, and it went up to 0.9 and 1.0 and 1.1 and then continued to go up, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I think at the end we were like 3.5 seconds ahead of him. It was awesome. We put a lot of work into the setup, so I'm glad to see that it paid off. There's definitely more speed to find, but super happy with it overall. I want to thank all the guys at Phase 2 that worked on the setup this week. Liquid Molly for being on board with Phase 2. And hopefully we show up to Kansas with a strong car.
I got to do this plug because he's on the car. Proud sponsor of Liquid Molly 12 hours at Bathurst. For us NASCAR fans that know about that thing. Sorry, I had to do it. You said Liquid Molly. Had to say it. But again, Dakota, man, congratulations. Punching that ticket to the playoffs. Got to be pretty stoked about that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I really wanted to come back. I unfortunately had to miss Daytona last week, and I've been super good there. I was hoping to come in here and I worked on the thing all week, hoping we could punch our ticket. Having already missed 2 races, I knew it was going to be hard to make it on points. So this has put us in a really good spot moving forward. Kansas is going to be no prisoners for aggression, just out for wins at that point. And I know we usually have a good Kansas car, so I'm really excited for that. And a lot of the tracks coming up because they really suit me. Homestead, Vegas. I don't really know how we're going to do at Phoenix, but we've got several weeks to figure that out now.
There we go, man. Well, congratulations, man. Congrats on stacking your ticket right on into the playoffs, buddy.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, there we go. All right, let's talk to Johnny Taylor here as well. Johnny Taylor, Matt up here in the booth, man.
How you doing, man?
Well, I didn't foresee that one going that way, to be honest with you, man. We saw your car early very well on old tires. And I thought once we got that long run to finish the race out, you were kind of my golden child pick to get back up there and get around him. It just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good. It was solid all up until, we got up until like 8, 9 tenths from him there and started to get a little push in the car. We clapped the wall, and that was pretty much all she wrote. She was killed after that. All in all, it was a good run.
Well, man, it was fun to watch. I know you're already in the playoffs, but man, what a run!
Yeah, man, just glad we could put on a good show. It was fun racing with them guys up there, Mike and Dakota. It's always good racing with them boys.
There we go, man. Well, it was fun for me to watch, man. I thoroughly appreciate it. Johnny, man, I thought you had it here tonight. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way.
Yeah, we'll catch you next week. Hopefully we go get them next week.
There we go, man. Congrats, Johnny.
Yep.
All right, let's talk to Alonzo. Alonzo, you got a copy on me, man.
I copy, man.
All righty, man. A little bit of a quiet night for you back there. 7 seconds behind him. Got into the top 3. Like I said, just a little bit of a quiet night. Couldn't catch the top two, but overall a podium finish. You can't be more than happy with that, man.
Yeah, man, I'm very happy with the podium and all race. It was an awesome race. I hit the wall in the first stage and lose a few spots in there, but I can repair the car and go well. In the last stage, I think Bruno made a mistake in pits, and I was able to win his place.
Well, man, you took advantage of it perfectly, man. Put yourself in a position for a podium here tonight. You'll podium here at Darlington, one of the toughest tracks on the schedule.
Yeah, this track is really hard. It's the one of most difficult tracks on the schedule.
Alrighty, man. Again, congratulations, dude, and it was fun to watch.
Thank you, man.
Alrighty, man. We'll talk to you later. All right, there we have it. What a night. It was another new winner here tonight. As we wrap it up here at Stony, unfortunately not getting the win here tonight for all the Stony fans, but what a night it was. Thank you guys for coming out to the National Sim Racing channel here on YouTube. And they'll be back 1 week from tonight. Until the next time I see you, it's been Matt from Extreme Sim TV on the National Sim Racing Network. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Button Box. Thank you to everybody that makes this possible. And I will see you the next time I get out.